Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to be all about Mastek,
Mastek.
a company that's making businesses future-proof with digital engineering and cloud transformations.
Really interesting company.
Yeah, they work with some big names you've definitely heard of,
Oh, yeah.
like Oracle and Salesforce, and
Mhm.
they're spread across all these different sectors,
Yeah.
healthcare, retail, and finance.
To be diverse.
And we've got a press release fresh from Mastek HQ, a visually packed investor presentation. And of course, those official company filings that always have like the finer details.
All the good stuff.
By the end of this deep dive, you'll be able to chat about Mastek like you're in their boardroom.
Yeah, you know what's really interesting is how Mastek isn't just riding the digital wave, they're actually helping steer it.
I like that.
Their work impacts how we shop, access healthcare, even how governments function.
That's a good point, yeah.
It's pretty impactful.
Exactly. So let's start with the nuts and bolts, Mastek's Q3 FY25 financials.
Okay.
They brought in a revenue of 869.5 crore, a 10.9% jump year over year, not too shabby, especially since this is usually a slower quarter for the industry.
Yeah, that steady growth during a typically slower period, that's a really good sign of their stability.
For sure.
And the fact that their UK and Europe markets were the big drivers
Right.
shows they're not overly reliant on any single region,
Yeah,
which can be a risk for global companies.
absolutely. Now, their profit after tax, or PAT, hit 94.7 crore, a 21.8% jump year over year.
Wow.
But there's a slight dip compared to the last quarter. What's the story there?
So that dip is likely due to a couple of factors that they actually mentioned.
Okay.
The full quarter impact of wage hikes and those temporary staff reductions they call furloughs.
Right.
Essentially, they're managing rising costs, something a lot of companies are grappling with right now.
Makes sense. Now let's look at their order backlog, which stands at 2,138.7 crore, or about $249.8 million.
Okay.
It's a slight uptick year over year.
Mhm.
What's the significance of this?
A slightly growing order backlog that's like a pulse check,
Yeah.
It suggests there's ongoing demand for Mastek services, even if it's not a massive surge. It means they're holding their own in a competitive market, which is good news for investors.
Definitely. And they're definitely keeping shareholders happy. They announced a 140% interim dividend,
Oh, wow.
which translates to €7 per share.
Not bad.
That's a pretty substantial payout, and it could mean they're confident about their future earnings.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's hear what Mastek's leadership has to say about all of this.
Okay.
Arun Agarwal, their CFO, highlighted a 16.2% operating EBITDA, that's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization.
Right.
He emphasized their disciplined execution, bringing in new clients, and keeping a laser focus on productivity. What are your thoughts on those points, especially that EBITDA figure?
A 16.2% EBITDA, especially considering those wage increases we discussed,
Right.
is a strong indicator of effective cost management.
Yeah.
It lines up with their emphasis on disciplined execution.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not just about getting new clients, it's about making sure those projects are profitable.
It's about running a tight ship, for sure.
Exactly.
Now, Uman Nahata, their CEO, echoed the message of stable performance, highlighting that the UK and Europe are fueling the growth engine.
Oh.
He also pointed to their focus on the healthcare sector and a strong presence in the private sector, which connects directly with some of the client wins we'll be diving into later.
Looking forward to that.
But here's where things get really interesting. AI.
Oh, yeah.
AI emphasized Mastek's dedication to an AI-first approach. They're looking to supercharge their efficiency using AI over the next 4 quarters.
Cool.
Building a dedicated AI practice, not just for client solutions, but also to revamp their own internal operations.
Interesting. So this is where Mastek's existing capabilities really shine.
Yeah.
They already have a strong AI foundation with their Iconics portfolio.
Right.
Over 120 AI assets, 4 platforms, and custom-built solutions.
So they've been doing this for a while.
They have.
Yeah.
And so this AI push isn't a sudden pivot. It's more like stepping on the gas.
I like that analogy.
It shows they're recognizing a growing need in the market and positioning themselves to capitalize on it.
And speaking of capitalizing, let's talk about the new clients and projects Mastek has bagged.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
We're seeing a real mix here, from partnering with a UK government department to combat fraud to implementing Oracle Cloud solutions for a U.S. beachfront community.
That's a range.
This range is pretty impressive.
Yeah, the diversity is a key strength. It means Mastek isn't pigeonholed into one specific industry or type of project.
Right.
They can adapt their skills to various needs, making them appealing to a broader client base.
Yeah.
And for investors, it suggests resilience. If one sector slows down, they have others to rely on.
It's all about spreading the risk and finding opportunities wherever they are.
Exactly.
And there are some specific projects that caught my eye.
Oh yeah, tell me about them.
There's Lightbeam, a Gen AI-based product they created for a pharmaceutical research company. It provides a unified view of multiple Snowflake instances. Essentially, it's like a high-powered data warehouse on steroids.
Wow.
Then there's this multi-year, multi-country deal with an energy storage provider to roll out the entire Oracle Cloud Suite.
Ambitious.
And how cool is this? They're helping a premium athletic apparel retailer with their direct-to-consumer strategy that's all about cutting out the middleman and selling directly to the customer.
It's a popular move these days.
What are your thoughts on these wins, and what signals are they sending about Mastek's direction?
These wins speak volumes about Mastek's capabilities.
Okay.
Take Lightbeam, for example.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just implementing existing AI tools, they're creating their own cutting-edge solutions in the rapidly growing field of Gen AI.
So really pushing the envelope.
They are. And that pharmaceutical company win shows they're at the forefront of data analysis in a sector where data is everything.
It's true. Data is king.
Now, the energy storage deal highlights their ability to handle complex, large-scale deployments that span multiple countries. And that athletic apparel project, it demonstrates their understanding of how technology is reshaping the retail landscape.
It seems they're not just riding the wave, they're really understanding the nuances of these different industries.
Absolutely.
Now get ready for a big one. There's been a change in leadership.
Oh, okay.
Mastek has appointed Umang Nahata as their new CEO, effective immediately.
So this appointment is particularly interesting because of Nahata's background.
Fill me in.
He was the CEO of Evosys before Mastek acquired them in 2020, and he's been heading up their Oracle Services division.
Oh, wow. So he's not new to the company.
Not at all, and this suggests a seamless transition of leadership, but it could also signal a shift in focus, given Nahata's deep expertise in cloud solutions, and as we've seen AI.
It's not an outsider coming in and shaking things up. It's someone who knows the company and the industry inside and out.
Exactly.
Ashank Desai, a founding member of Mastek, praised Nahata's strategic insight and customer focus, which seem to be core values for Mastek. And Nahata himself has pledged to prioritize growth, refine their AI-first approach, and deliver those innovative solutions everyone's looking for.
Absolutely. His background and the board's confidence in him indicate that Mastek is serious about becoming a major player in the AI landscape.
Yeah.
His experience with Evosys also suggests he knows how to successfully scale a business, which is crucial for Mastek's ambitions.
So let's delve deeper into Mastek's AI strategy.
Okay.
It's built on 3 key pillars: developing innovative AI solutions for their clients,
Okay.
integrating AI into their existing systems, and creating custom AI solutions for specific needs.
Those 3 pillars represent a comprehensive approach.
Right.
They recognize that the demand for AI varies.
Yeah.
Some clients need cutting-edge solutions, others need help integrating AI into what they already have, and some need unique solutions tailored to their specific challenges.
So they're not a one-size-fits-all kind of company.
Not at all.
They're launching a dedicated AI engineering practice going all in on internal AI adoption with new tools and resources, and developing those small language models, or SLMs, that are creating quite a buzz in the tech world, along with industry-specific solutions.
Okay.
Expert, let's break this down a bit. What are SLMs, and how do these initiatives line up with what's happening in the wider AI landscape? Are they realistic goals for Mastek?
SLMs, or small language models, are a hot topic in AI right now.
Okay.
They're essentially more focused versions of the large language models you might have heard of,
Right.
but designed for specific tasks.
Okay.
They require less computing power, can be customized more easily, and are often more cost-effective.
That makes sense.
Mastek's focus on them shows they're in tune with the latest developments.
Mm-hmm.
There are other initiatives like launching a dedicated AI practice and ramping up their own internal AI usage are smart moves too.
So they're walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Exactly. They're becoming their own test case for their AI solutions, which allows them to refine and improve them before taking them to market.
It also shows potential clients that they believe in their own technology enough to use it internally.
Absolutely, which can be a powerful selling point.
Now, before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, let's touch on corporate governance.
Okay.
Mastek increased the corporate guarantee for their subsidiary, Mastek Arabia FC LLC, to $6.6 million from $3 million. What's the takeaway from this move?
That increase in the corporate guarantee could point to expansion plans in the Middle East.
Interesting.
It's a sign of confidence in that subsidiary and its potential for growth.
Okay.
They're essentially putting more resources behind it, which suggests they see it as a key part of their future.
Interesting. It's like they're planting their flag in a region with a lot of potential for digital transformation.
Exactly.
They also revised several policies to comply with changes in regulations from the Securities and Exchange Board of India, or SEBI. This is always a good sign for investors.
Absolutely. Keeping up with regulatory changes demonstrates a commitment to transparency and good governance. It shows they're playing by the rules and taking their responsibility seriously.
Okay, that wraps up part one of our Mastek deep dive.
Already.
We've covered their solid financials, those diverse and exciting new projects, and that intriguing CEO appointment.
It's been a good overview.
Stay tuned for part two, where we'll do a deep dive into some of those client wins, really dissect Mastek's AI strategy, and see if we can predict what the future holds for this company.
Can't wait. Welcome back to our deep dive into Mastek.
You know, looking through these client wins, it's like taking a world tour of digital transformation.
It really is a lot of different projects.
It's amazing to see how many different types of projects they're taking on in so many different places.
Yeah, and what's really striking is how Mastek is weaving cutting-edge tech like AI and cloud computing into all these diverse projects.
Right. They're not just, implementing technology just because they can. They're using it to tackle real-world problems
Exactly.
and create value for their clients.
Yeah, let's zoom in on a few examples.
Uh,
Just to kind of illustrate this, remember that project with the UK government department?
The one with the welfare and pensions?
Yeah, exactly. The one responsible for welfare and pensions.
Right.
They're using data analytics and AI to combat fraud.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Counter Fraud and Error Management Service, or CFMs for short.
Okay.
This project is a prime example of how Mastek is applying its AI expertise to a really crucial issue for governments worldwide:
Which is
safeguarding public funds.
protecting taxpayer money.
Exactly.
It's a big deal, and it has a direct impact on citizens, too.
It does.
A more efficient system means that benefits reach the people who need them without unnecessary delays or complications.
Precisely. Now let's shift gears to that beachfront community in the U.S.
Okay.
They're partnering with Mastek to implement Oracle Cloud solutions.
Right. For everything.
For everything from financials to human resources.
I was really intrigued by this one.
Yeah.
I mean, beachfront property.
It's fascinating how they're helping this community leverage technology to enhance sustainability and create economic opportunities.
Yeah.
It's a great example of Mastek's ability to tailor solutions to very specific needs.
Right.
A beachfront community faces unique challenges compared to, say, a large manufacturer.
Absolutely. And let's not forget about that 3-year deal they snagged with a leading financial services company in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, right.
They're implementing a massive Oracle ERP transformation program.
Big project.
This win is significant for a couple of reasons.
Tell me why.
First, it demonstrates Mastek's deep understanding of Oracle solutions and their ability to execute these really complex multi-year projects for large enterprises. And secondly, it underscores their growing footprint in the Middle East, a region that's rapidly adopting digital technologies.
It seems like they're strategically positioning themselves in these key growth markets.
Yeah, for sure. And back in the UK, they're working with another central government department this time to enhance their immigration platform. They're using their tech skills to analyze, develop, and improve these critical systems.
That's a huge responsibility.
It is a big one. It shows a high level of trust in Mastek's capabilities and their ability to handle sensitive data.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These government projects demand a really deep understanding of regulatory frameworks and data security,
For sure.
areas where Mastek clearly excels.
Now, this next project really caught my attention.
Okay.
They're partnering with a publicly funded healthcare system in England to completely revamp their data provisioning service.
From the ground up.
It involves consolidating legacy systems, migrating to a single data platform, and introducing automation. It's like a massive data overhaul.
Yeah, this project's a testament to Mastek's strength in data management and analytics, which is a crucial area for healthcare providers looking to improve patient care and operational efficiency.
And think about the potential benefits.
Oh, yeah.
Faster access to patient records, streamlined workflows, and potentially even insights that could lead to better treatments.
Yeah, that's what's so exciting about this project, that the potential impact on patient care is huge.
Absolutely. And speaking of exciting projects, let's circle back to that Gen AI-based product, Lightbeam.
Oh, yeah, Lightbeam. I remember that.
Remember, they're implementing it for a life sciences company to create a unified view of multiple Snowflake instances.
Right. Snowflake's a leading cloud data platform.
Mhm.
This project's a prime example of Mastek's really innovative approach to AI. They're not just using off-the-shelf tools, they're developing their own cutting-edge solutions.
Right.
And that focus on Snowflake, it shows they're really on the cutting edge of data management technology.
And this type of solution could have really significant implications for pharmaceutical research.
Absolutely.
Imagine the insights they can unlock by having all that data readily accessible and analyzable. It could potentially accelerate drug discovery and development.
It's a win-win scenario.
Totally a win-win scenario for both Mastek and their client.
They get to showcase their AI capabilities while contributing to advancements in medical research.
I love that it's not just about technology, it's about the impact it can have.
Exactly.
And they have another win in the healthcare sector.
Oh, tell me about it.
They're partnering with a company that specializes in healthcare apparel to offer a managed services program for data management and advanced analytics.
Interesting. So this partnership highlights how Mastek goes beyond just implementing the technology.
Right.
They're providing ongoing support and expertise to ensure their client maximizes their investment.
It's a long-term partnership.
Exactly.
And let's not overlook their work with a pharmaceutical research services company.
Okay.
They're implementing Oracle HCM to modernize their HR landscape.
So this project is another example of Mastek's versatility.
Yeah.
They're not just an AI company or a cloud company.
Do it all.
They're a digital transformation partner that can handle a wide range of projects.
They're like a one-stop shop for all your digital needs.
Pretty much.
And remember that global provider of energy storage solutions we talked about earlier?
Yeah, the one with the multi-country rollout.
Yes. Mastek is deploying the Oracle Cloud Enterprise Suite for them across multiple European countries.
So it's still going on.
It's fascinating how they're helping them gain a competitive edge and ensure compliance in a really rapidly evolving market.
Yeah, this multi-country deployment highlights Mastek's ability to manage those complex, large-scale projects across different regions and regulatory environments.
It's not easy.
It's no easy feat.
And think about the broader impact.
Yeah.
As energy storage providers become more efficient and competitive, it can accelerate the adoption of renewable energy sources.
Absolutely. Mastek's playing a part in shaping a more sustainable future.
Yeah. And now let's head to Australia.
Okay, down under.
They're implementing the Oracle HCM platform for a large mining company.
This win just further solidifies Mastek's strong position in the Oracle ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
They're clearly a trusted partner for companies looking to leverage Oracle solutions for digital transformation.
And it shows they're comfortable working across all these diverse industries, from government and healthcare to retail and mining.
Speaking of retail, back in the U.S., they're working with a Fortune 500 athletic apparel retailer to help them refine their direct-to-consumer strategy.
I'm really curious about this project. This direct-to-consumer approach is like a major trend in retail.
It is a major trend.
And Mastek seems to be right at the forefront, helping brands connect directly with their customers.
It's all about creating those personalized shopping experiences, those targeted marketing campaigns, and those seamless online platforms.
Yeah.
Mastek is guiding this retailer through this evolving landscape and helping them stay ahead of the curve.
And they're also working with a major U.S. company specializing in recreational vehicles.
Oh, wow. RV.
They're leading these enterprise modernization initiatives to boost consumer engagement and drive business growth.
It's impressive how Mastek is empowering companies across these various sectors to adapt to the digital age.
Yeah.
They're not just helping their clients keep up, they're helping them lead the way.
Their focus on innovation, particularly in AI and cloud computing, combined with their deep industry knowledge, it really makes them a valuable partner for businesses looking to thrive in this rapidly changing digital landscape.
It does.
So we've kind of journeyed through this diverse range of client wins,
We have.
showcasing Mastek's global reach and their wide-ranging expertise.
Their broad capabilities.
Yeah. Now let's shift our focus to their AI strategy, which seems to be at the heart of their future plans.
Yeah.
Do you remember those 3 pillars we discussed earlier?
Of course, developing innovative AI solutions, integrating AI into existing systems, and designing custom AI solutions for those unique needs. It's a comprehensive approach that recognizes the growing importance of AI across all industries.
And it's important to note they're not just talking about it.
Right.
They're taking concrete steps, like launching a dedicated AI engineering practice, scaling up their internal AI adoption, and developing those small language models, or SLMs, along with industry-focused solutions.
So they're putting their money where their mouth is.
Exactly. These initiatives demonstrate a clear commitment to establishing themselves as a leader in the AI space. They're investing in the resources, the talent, and the partnerships needed to stay ahead of the curve.
And their decision to adopt AI internally is a smart move.
It is.
They're essentially becoming their own first customer, refining their solutions, and proving their value before taking them to market.
It's a real-world test lab where
Exactly.
they can gain valuable insights and experience that ultimately benefits their clients.
And their emphasis on SLMs
Yeah,
aligns perfectly with current trends in AI.
right.
These smaller, more specialized models are gaining popularity because they require less computing power and can be tailored to specific tasks.
It's a strategic approach.
It is.
Instead of trying to create one massive, all-encompassing AI model, they're focusing on developing smaller, more agile models that can be quickly deployed and adapted to meet those specific needs.
And they're not doing it alone. They're leveraging strategic partnerships with key players in the AI field.
Oh, right. Like who?
Well, we don't have specifics, but
Okay.
this gives them access to the latest advancements and expertise, further strengthening their position.
Collaboration is key in this rapidly evolving world of AI.
Absolutely no single company can do it all.
It seems like Mastek is striking a good balance
Yeah.
between developing their own AI solutions, integrating AI into those existing systems, and partnering with leading AI providers.
It's a multifaceted strategy
It is.
that's well suited to the dynamic nature of the AI landscape.
They're not putting all their eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
They're diversifying their approach and positioning themselves to capitalize on opportunities from multiple angles.
And let's not forget their existing AI portfolio, Iconic.
Right, with all those assets.
Yeah, with over 120 AI assets, 4 AI platforms, and a range of tailored solutions, they already have a strong foundation to build upon.
So they're not starting from scratch.
Not at all. They have a proven track record and can further develop and expand their solutions to meet those evolving client needs.
It appears Mastek is taking a very strategic and well-calculated approach to AI. They're not just jumping on the bandwagon, they're carefully planning their path and making smart investments.
Yeah, their combination of internal development, strategic partnerships, and existing expertise really positions them well to become a major player in the AI arena.
All right, we've explored Mastek's client wins and delved into their AI strategy.
It's been a good deep dive.
Now let's move on to part 3, where we'll analyze what all of this means for their future and explore some key questions that investors and industry watchers should be asking. What should you be watching for as Mastek continues to navigate this ever-changing world of digital transformation? Welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Back for round 3.
For the final part of our deep dive into all things Mastek.
It's been a journey.
We've covered their financial performance, explored those impressive client wins.
Those are some impressive wins.
Yeah, and really dissected their ambitious AI strategy.
It's a good strategy.
So now it's time to kind of step back and connect the dots.
Hmm.
What does all of this tell us about where Mastek is headed?
Yeah, the big picture.
What are like the big questions on everyone's minds?
I think the one that keeps coming back to me is this appointment of Umon Nahata as CEO.
Right, it's a big move.
It is his background with Evosys, their deep expertise in Oracle Cloud solutions, and their very clear focus on AI.
Yeah.
It all points to a potential shift in Mastek's overall direction.
Right. I'm really curious to see how he shapes their strategy going forward.
Yeah, what's he going to do?
Will we see an even stronger emphasis on AI and cloud-based solutions? Will they kind of zero in on specific industries where these technologies can have the most impact?
Those are great questions to keep in mind, and it's also worth watching how he navigates this increasingly competitive landscape.
Yeah.
I mean, the digital transformation market is crowded with players.
It's a hot market.
Yeah, and companies like Mastek need to constantly innovate to stay ahead.
Innovation is key. And I think another big question is how successful their AI push will actually be.
Right. Will it pay off?
I mean, they have the expertise, the resources, the vision, but, executing on that vision is what really matters.
Totally. And the success of their AI strategy is going to depend on several factors. Can they attract and keep top AI talent?
Right.
Can they actually translate their AI expertise into practical solutions that deliver real value for clients?
Those are big questions.
And can they navigate those ethical and regulatory challenges that are emerging around AI?
Right. It's not just about building the coolest tech, it's about building it responsibly
It is.
and ensuring that it has a positive impact on, both business and society.
I think their focus on small language models, or SLMs,
Right.
is a promising sign. If they can successfully develop and deploy these specialized AI models, they could really carve out a unique advantage.
Yeah, those SLMs could be a game changer, especially as more and more businesses kind of get comfortable with AI.
Exactly. And that demand for tailored solutions is only going to increase.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another key area to watch is their geographic expansion.
Where are they going next?
Yeah, we've already seen their strong presence in the UK, Europe.
Well, the big markets.
Will they continue to expand into new markets like the Middle East or the Asia-Pacific region?
Well, that move into the Middle East seems to be already underway.
Right, especially with that corporate guarantee increase for their subsidiary in the region.
Exactly. Feels like they're setting the stage for something big.
But expanding globally always comes with its own set of challenges.
It does.
They'll need to adapt to different cultural norms, navigate those various regulatory environments, and really meet the specific expectations of customers in each market.
You can't just take a one-size-fits-all approach.
Right. It's
Yeah.
not just a matter of copying and pasting their existing model.
Right.
It's about understanding the nuances of each region and tailoring their approach accordingly.
Absolutely. I think their focus on specific industries like healthcare and retail is also worth noting.
Oh, yeah.
Those sectors are really ripe for disruption.
Yeah, they're looking for solutions.
Yeah, and they're actively seeking out those innovative solutions.
They've already demonstrated their expertise in those areas, so it makes sense to kind of leverage that and become the go-to partner for businesses in those industries.
And as they continue to build their expertise and refine their solutions, they could even expand into more specialized niches within those sectors.
Right. It's like they're building a reputation as the digital transformation specialist for the companies that are shaping the future.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I also think their commitment to corporate governance and compliance is another really positive indicator.
Oh, for sure.
It builds trust with investors and stakeholders and really shows they're serious about responsible growth.
That's so important in today's environment.
It is.
Consumers and investors alike are holding companies to higher standards.
It's not just about profits anymore. It's about purpose and impact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if we had to kind of sum up our deep dive into Mastek, what's the big takeaway? What should our listeners really remember?
I think the big takeaway is that Mastek is a company in transition.
Okay.
They're building on this really strong foundation of digital expertise and embracing AI to fuel their next phase of growth. The coming quarters are going to be crucial as they navigate this transformation and aim to solidify their position as a leader in the digital transformation space.
I completely agree. There's a lot of potential here.
There is.
And I'm excited to see what they do next. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on them.
I'm sure we will. They're a company to watch.
Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Mastek. We hope you found it insightful.
I did it.
And maybe even learned something new.
Always learning.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep into those topics that spark your curiosity.
Wouldn't have said it better myself.
See you on the next deep dive.